Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. My name is Denise, and I'm a part of the horse and livestock trailer sales here in our Frederick, Colorado location. We're located just about 30 minutes north of Denver. So if you guys are ever driving by, please feel free to stop by. You'll see us right off of I-25. We carry anything from new to used inventory. Behind me is going to be a new part of our inventory. This is a 2026 Cimarron Norstar 4-horse gooseneck. You've got what we like to call the his and hers tack. People call it dual tacks, two-way entry, whichever way you guys want to call it. This trailer has very cool tack room where you guys can both access it through each side that you guys are walking through. I'm going to pull up our spec sheet real fast so we can take a look at that guy. So this trailer is measuring 23 feet. As of our floor length, our width is 6'10", our height is 7'1", and then you can see in that drawing as well that we're going to be looking at drop windows on both our head and our hip side. So it's got a lot of upgraded features that we like to add in some of our inventory whenever we load them out like this. So let's go ahead and get started. I'll walk you guys through our hip side of our trailer. First, we'll start up here in our tack room. So this is going to be our hip side entryway to our tack room. Standard features on the trailers that we normally always have on our inventory is going to be your brush tray, really anything that you guys want to use that guy for. So a lot of people put their fly sprays and stuff like that. This guy does have some holes on the bottom, so it'll just automatically drain itself. And then on that same door, we're going to be seeing our swing out blanket bars. So these guys will swing out whichever way you guys want them. So if you guys want to have them like that, or you guys want to swing them fully on this end, you guys 100% can do that. I've heard it's really nice to access them either ways, so totally up to preference on that guy. And then on that top part of that door as well, we're going to have that bus window, which is very nice to have that window available for whenever you guys need to air out, you know, your saddles, your pads, all that kind of stuff. That is a very, very nice feature. Now on this guy, we do, as I mentioned, it's a dual entry tack room, so you'll have two of each of these things. So this one is going to be our swing out saddle rack for this hip end side of our trailer. And then on these guys, whenever you need to push them back in, you guys can. Or if you guys want to have them out, have your saddles out, they are going to be fully adjustable to whatever sides you guys want to have them. So if you want to have one a little bit lower, you can. If you want to have that one a little bit lower, again, totally adjustable whichever way. You guys, all you would do is unscrew this, and then you guys can move them up and down whichever way you guys want to. Now again, standard feature is going to be that fold up step for you guys. We do know that this trailer as is, I mean, this is way past my knee. So it's kind of nice to have a step that you guys can step on to get into that tack room rather than using the running board on the trailer. So again, accessing the tack room with even your swing out saddle rack out is very nice, because you guys still have some room right here that you guys can, you forgot something inside, you can quickly come in, grab it, and take it out. So you guys do still have some space within this door opening for you guys to come in and out of your trailer itself. Now, as we walk into the interior of our trailer, our flooring inside of this trailer is going to be just those black rubber mats. So you guys have black rubber mats in here. It's kind of nice because you guys can power wash it if you guys want to. You guys can also take them out, sweep, you know, power wash them out there. Whichever way you guys want to do that, you guys 100% can on this guy. Now, as we walk into the trailer itself and we go up to our nose area, you guys are going to be seeing a fully carpeted nose as well as that drop wall in here. So if you guys set things up here, if you guys want to put a bed up here, anything like that, you guys can. That carpet itself is very grippy, so it holds onto things a lot better than you would expect it to. As we work into that nose as well, we are going to be seeing two of those bus windows located on each end of it. So on your head side and on your hip side, you guys do have both of those on there. On the roof of our trailer right here, we do have a opening for your trailer to be able to add an AC unit. We do get questions a lot on these guys, and yes, that is the framework for it. So if you guys wanted to add an AC unit, 1000% can do that with this trailer, as it is already equipped with that framework on there. Now, as we turn back to that hip end for the entryway right here, we are seeing a little shelving unit. This guy does have some like rubber on the bottom, so if you guys set something on here, You're not going to be, you know, seeing it fall forward or anything like that. It holds a grip pretty good. And then you guys do also have that clothes rod. So if you guys are showing out of your trailer or simply just going on your trail rides, it's starting to get a little bit colder, you guys need bigger jackets, you need change of clothes, whatever, you guys can just hang those on here, and then you guys can just leave them, work in and out of your trailer as you guys would do normally. Now on this same drop wall, we are going to be seeing our boot box. So this is going to be a carpeted exterior boot box. You are going to also see carpet on the bottom part. So this is that fully carpeted. It is those 12 inches wide. So you guys are seeing that 12-inch wide boot box. It also works as a step into that nose area, because I know, I mean, who's going to be making the step up there? Now, as we turn our ways to this end of our trailer, we do have a 25-gallon High Country Plastics water tank. A lot of you guys like those water tanks, so this guy does come with one. Standard, you fill from the top and you have your spigot on the bottom. As we saw in the, whenever I was showing you guys the door of this guy, you guys do come with your 10-foot water hose. So this is already included into this trailer. Whenever you guys are riding and you need to have a hose to be able to, you know, get it out. If you, a lot of us travel with our dogs and our dogs get pretty dirty. So if you guys want to hose them off real fast so they don't get into your pickup or anything like that, you guys do have access to do that with that water hose. Again, it is included in this trailer. Now, as we work to our partition wall that connects us to our stall area, you guys are going to be seeing 2 rows of our bridle hooks. So each side is going to include 12. So you guys have 12 of those on the bottom, 12 of those on the top. As it is a dual entry tack, we do like to add a little bit more bridle hooks, as we know that you guys are going to be carrying probably double the stuff that you normally would. So that's why we give you guys options to have both of those guys. And again, standard features, and I'm sure you guys hear this a lot from us, is that carpet behind those bridle hooks. It minimizes the actual noise that is going to be going into that stall area for your animals. I have a kicker, and I know that whenever he hears noise like that, he starts to freak out a little bit, which is, you know, to have the carpet back here, really nice for them to not be able to hear as much noise as you normally would from that metal on metal clinging. Now, for our light system in this trailer itself, you are going to be seeing that LED light on top of each one of our tack doors. So you'll see one right here. You're also going to see one on the other side of the trailer. So those are your 2 lights on here. To operate those guys, your switches are located just off to the right of your trailer itself. It operates both of the lights that you guys have on here, and you can use them for both switches on both ends for your trailer. Now, as we work our way to the exterior side of our hip side, as I mentioned, and as we saw in that drawing, this guy does come equipped with drop downs on your tail side as well. So if you guys needed more ventilation in the interior for your horses, you guys 1000% can do that. Just drop your windows. Again, it's the same as your drop windows. It'll lock on that socket, and as you guys are driving down the road, you don't have to worry about your window coming up, it's flinging, anything like that. You do not have to worry about it. But if you guys don't like to have those drops on your hip, or you're not using them at the time, you can always still air out your horses with that bus window. Again, very nice feature to have both, because sometimes you need one or the other. So this guy has both those bus windows and your drop downs. And then we are going to be seeing your tie hooks. So you guys do have 4 tie hooks just in front of each one of our windows. So those are your 4 tie hooks on there. And then on the very top, on this side, you guys do have a 16-inch awning light. So it's that LED type, as well as the same as everything that your guys are going to be seeing around this trailer itself. Now, we do have white sheeting. This is a white trailer, so you do have that white sheeting through the entirety of your trailer, inside and out. And then as we work to the bottom, we do have 2 7,000-pound Dexter torsion axles for you guys, and then you are seeing those 16-inch black aluminum spoke wheels on this guy as well. So we do like to add a little bit of that color. In my opinion, I think it looks really nice on your wheels to have the black with that white sheeting, because it just brings a pop to your trailer, not just that standard all aluminum tire on there as well. Now, as we turn our way into the exterior rear load for you guys on this trailer, we are seeing, you know, you have dual entryway into your trailer itself. These are going to be your 60/40 doors. So if you guys want to have your 40 door closed and your 60 door open, where you guys can enter and exit whichever way you guys want to, 1000% can do that. But again, this is a standard width trailer, so 610 is going to be your width on this trailer. You guys still have a lot of space to turn your horses if your horses don't like to exit, you know, in reverse. If they like to be spinned and then walked out, you guys do have access to do that with this trailer. You don't have anything in your way as far as that goes. Now, on that door over there, we are going to be seeing, you know, your kick mats already on it, and then you are also going to be seeing that bus window on there as well. And then as we work our way into the trailer itself, I do want to touch on the flooring for our Cimarrons. So this is going to be a full aluminum flooring. We get questions asked a lot. Is it full aluminum? Yes, it is full aluminum, and this floor does also have a V-truss every 4 inches. So if you guys were to look underneath this trailer, you are going to be seeing your aluminum is going to have a V-truss every 4 inches. Your horses are always going to be sitting on some sort of support. If it's not on 1 V, it's on 2, which is very, very nice for it to already come standard on any Cimarron that we have on our lot. You guys are going to be seeing that. I've had a lot of customers crawl underneath the trailers and they're like, whoa, that is true what they say. I mean, they do have those for those V-truss every 4 inches on these trailers. And then just sitting on top of that flooring, you guys are going to be seeing just your black rubber mats throughout the entirety of the bottom part of our trailer. Now, as we walk into the trailer, we do have a butt strap for this very last stall. If you guys have a horse that once you open your doors likes to automatically back out, the strap is going to hold them from being able to do that whenever you guys are not using it. This guy just has its clips. I would just leave it there, throw it in your tack room so you guys don't lose it in that instance. But that is very nice to have as well. And then we do see very standard on our Cimarrons this latch system. So your divider is going to be fully spring loaded, and not just that one, it's going to be every single one of these guys. They're going to automatically want to push to that end of our trailer, so your head side, and they're going to want to stay there. They're not going to swing back to you on this hip end side of your trailer, which is very nice. And I actually really enjoy this feature because whenever you guys are walking your horses into your trailer, I forgot to get the latch undone. Now you're struggling with your latch. You've got your horse on the other hand. So you guys, you know, have peace of mind knowing I get the latch and the divider is automatically going to want to swing and I can walk in here. Don't even have to worry about it. Now this last divider was made to be right here, just about an inch longer. So it can sit like this and you guys don't have to worry about, this is where, you know, your door would normally be and your divider would swing just a little bit, not hit the whole entirety back wall of your trailer. So this is kind of nice that they made that to where it can just fully swing on that end and you don't have to worry about your divider being halfway out, halfway in, that kind of stuff. And again, on this guy, we do have standard is going to be your padded dividers on both sides. So you'll have that pad for both ends. And then they are going to be your solid dividers for the top half of your divider. The very first stall is going to have a stud wall. So you guys do have the stud stall in this front end. And same deal. I mean, this guy is going to be on that spring as well. So you guys can just push it. It is going to be padded and you are seeing a solid type as well on there. Now this front stall area, we do have an escape door in this trailer, so you guys will have a chest bar as well on here. And then this is your latch system to get your door undone if you guys are in the interior and you need to get it undone super fast to get out. You guys do have that. But if you guys are worried that your horse is going to play with it, your horse is gonna, you know, somehow do something where they can get your door unlocked and out there, we'll see from the other side this door does have a butterfly latch. So this is double security for you guys, peace of mind for yourself. But again, safety is a very big feature that Cimarron always worries about. So they'll always throw in little pieces where you guys can be like, okay, That's very smart of them to do that, and this is one of them. You have your latch system from the interior, but you also have that butterfly latch from the exterior where you guys can have your peace of mind for yourself and for your animals as well. Now on this trailer, our lights are going to be located on our hip end. So we do have 2 type awning lights on this end as well of our trailer, and those guys are going to be one towards the top, one towards the back, and then we do have our 4-way roof vents as well. So this guy will have your 4-way roof vents, your 4 2-way roof vents, excuse me. So you guys can pull air in or drag air out, whichever way you guys wanted to do that. Colder months, you know, drag air out, and then those hotter months, drag air in. We do also have 2 tie hooks on the top of each one of our windows on here. So you guys have your tie hooks on there, and you also have your 3 D-rings. So if you guys wanted to add feed bags or anything like that into your stalls, you can do that with this trailer in particular as well. Now, as we make our way to this back end, I'm gonna get this door shut for you guys so we can look at the exterior side. So you guys do have that system, your 60/40 on here, so that's gonna be your 40 door, and then I'm gonna get your 60 door, hopefully. There we go, for you guys, so I can shut it and show y'all. So you guys do have those butterfly latches on here. Again, mentioned that window as well, and then from the top we do have an 8-inch load light, so it's gonna be that same LED on there. And then you do have your 4 brake lights integrated into your brake lights, as we mentioned, standard feature. That X that you guys see on there, that's almost that white color, is going to be a backup light. So if you guys need more visibility coming, you know, into a very dark spot where you need to park your trailer, that X on that brake light is going to give you guys a little bit more light. And then obviously if you guys needed to, you can also turn on your load light as well. And then to work all your interior stall lights and your exterior lights, these are going to be your switches right here. So you flick those guys on and it'll turn on your lights for this trailer on the interior and the exterior. Now as we walk into the head part of our trailer, we also have drop windows on here. So you guys are going to be seeing your drop windows with your gel bars on these trailers. To get your gel bars down from there, if you guys see, there's 2 openings on each end. If you guys pull your drop down up a little bit and get that gel bar just where you guys can have it. You're parked, you want to ride like this, whichever way you want to, you can. Your horse will have a lot more airflow in there. But whenever you guys are ready to put your gel bars up, all I do is I set them up on there, and then I'll pull the drop down, and it'll automatically push that guy back in its place. Now again, we want to ride down the road. We don't want to have our windows closed. We want to have them open with our gel bars. These windows, once they're in that socket, there's no way that the wind is going to pick these guys up. You got to give it some force to get this guy to go up for you guys. And again, standard is going to be another 4 tie hooks on here. So you'll see 4 tie hooks towards the back there, and then we're also going to be seeing that 16-inch type awning light on there as well. We touched on our axles. This is going to be our escape door. So this is our escape door. You are seeing a little bit of a smaller window given that we have to accommodate for that door, but you guys do have still your drop down on here, still your gel bars, and you're still going to have that bus window on there. Now once we get this guy shut, we're going to touch on this. This is your latch that you guys saw from the interior that you can unlock, walk in and out of if you guys need to. This is that butterfly latch. So again, peace of mind that you guys know you're driving down the road, this is latched. Even if my horse happens to be playing with the latch on the interior, this is your double safety feature. So once you guys get that open and your door is unlocked, you guys can get your escape door opened, and then you can look in and out of there whichever way you guys need to. If you guys are looking to see your horse, I know a lot of people use that front stall for storage since it has that stud wall. So if you're needing to go in there, grab some stuff, do anything like that, and then once you're done, just put your butterfly latch back in its place, and then you guys have that peace of mind. You don't have to worry about it. Now again, as we mentioned in the tack room, this is your dual entrance. So this is going to be what your head side looks like. Of course, you have your door all the way open, same deal. You've got your blanket bars, you've got your brush box. You still have a fold-up step for you guys on there as well. So if you guys need to, pull that guy down, entry way this way if you guys need to. And then of course your swing out saddle rack, because this is also going to be a swing out for you guys on here. So if you guys need to swing it all the way out or have it shut to wherever you guys can be entering and exiting, you guys can do that as well. Now as we work our way to the nose of our trailer on this end, we give you guys a full-size spare tire. So this is going to be the same exact as whatever the other 4 are currently on your trailer. You guys have that. You also have a hydraulic. So this is going to be your hydraulic with an override system. So if you guys are ever needing to override your hydraulic system, if it's out of battery, anything like that, this guy, you have it here. We do have possibly the lever for you guys as well. So if, whenever you guys need to, you just go on here and you guys pump it as you regularly would. Whenever you're working that override system, again, this has a home, so you guys don't ever have to worry about it. You just put it back in its spot and then it's good there for you guys. You're also seeing your 7-plug pin. I like that they're starting to add this to our inventory. You guys have a little holder for your 7-plug. So that is very, very nice. You guys don't have to have them just hanging on the floor or anything like that. That pin also has a home now. And then on this battery box, we do have a full aluminum battery box. You guys will be seeing a disconnect switch, and that's going to be located right there. So whenever you guys are getting ready to start your pickup, back it up, and hook onto your trailer, turn that battery disconnect switch. That's what's going to operate your hydraulic jack, but also your lights. So if you guys are ever parked and you unhook and you're worried that you're not going to have any lighting in the interior of your trailer, you guys can always turn that guy on. Make sure you turn it off so you don't drain your battery, but you do have the feature to have it. And then you guys do have one 12-volt battery in there, and then you have your RedArc system. So the RedArc system is going to help power your battery. If your battery happens to be dead or anything like that, it'll recharge it with that. And it's kind of a standard feature for us now on any of our Cimarrons that we include battery disconnect or a battery on. And then our hydraulic to get it up and down on that guy, it's just going to be sitting right on top of this side over here. So you guys do have that button to put your trailer up or down on there as well. And then as we work our way to the front end, so it's going to be our hitch and everything on here. We do have our standard BMW hitch. This guy is fully adjustable, so if you guys need to raise it or lower it, you guys 1000% can do that. And then just below that, we are seeing our chains. Please, you guys, whenever you're moving your trailers, make sure that you guys are connecting your chains, not only for the safety of yourself, but also the safety of your animals, so you guys don't have to worry about in case of an emergency. You guys are already hooked on. You don't have to worry about it. Even if you're driving down the road, please, please, please. You'll also be seeing your breakaway switch. So this guy's right here. It's on like a bungee cord now, which is very nice because you don't have to worry about that one anymore. And then as we see the front end nose of our trailer, we do have just that polished stainless steel frame on the top end, which I think is very, very nice to have. It gives it just a little bit of a different feel for your trailer, as it already is fully white. Now again, you guys, as I mentioned, this is a brand new inventory item. It is a 2026 Cimarron Norstar 4-horse gooseneck. Stock ID on this guy is 5N250983. This is going to be that dual entry tack room for your trailer. If you guys happen to have any other questions on this trailer or any other trailer that we currently have on inventory, please feel free to reach out. You guys are seeing my email address, my cell phone number, and then the office number. También hablo español para la gente que ocupe ayuda con alguien que les pueda dar servicio en español. Por favor, no duden en llamarme. Están viendo mi número de celular, el número de la oficina y también mi correo electrónico. So, por favor, si tienen alguna otra pregunta, no duden en llamarme. And that's going to wrap up our video for today, you guys. We'll see you again. Thank you.